Alright, King's Quest IV Retold. Let's watch the intro. Remove risk of getting permanently stuck in a dead-end situation running out of time. That doesn't sound like us. No. They're like, we warned you, man. Save early and often. Thank you for reminding me that. Alright. Programming, additional art, and additional writing by Dr. Slash. Alright. If only Sierra had a Dr. Slash on their staff back in the 90s. Yeah, so this is the original game with a twist. I think some things have been smoothed out. I think we have, like, obviously mouse support. So maybe we'll fall down less stairs this time. But for the most part, it's the same game. I think it's just some improvements, so. Here's the intro. With the return of his long-lost son, Alexander, and the rescue of his daughter, Rosella, from the terrible dragon, old King Graham decides it's time to pass on his adventurous hat to younger blood. Gotta do the voice. He flings the battered hat toward his children while his wife, Queen Valenice, proudly looks on. Alright. So what happens if you don't catch the hat? You just get to, like, lounge around and be rich all day? And not go on adventures? Because it's fine, right? Suddenly, King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. "Help me!" he rasps. I love Valenice's expression. I'm sorry, he's very ill. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed upon the floor, forgotten. A bigger picture narrator. Her expression is still kind of wild right there. She looks nauseous. King Graham lies weakly in bed, Father Death hovering near. Like the idea he's just in the room with them. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, she runs from the room. "Oh, Father, you're still young. You should have many years ahead of you. I wish I could help you, Father." "Do you really mean that?" a soft voice asks. Rosella looks up but sees no one. "Who's speaking to me?" It's obviously not fully voice acted this version. That's okay. I'll step in. There's not a whole lot in the room. You know the mirror's magic, Rosella, come on. "I am," the voice says. "Look in the magic mirror." Rosella sees an image in the mirror. "Who are you?" she queries. Takes her an awful long time to say 3 words. "I am the fairy Genesta. In my land of Tamir, there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. And we're going to burn it on your dad. But this is no ordinary fruit. For if a person were to eat it, they would find that good health and well-being would be theirs for many years." Shouldn't that be in, like, a lab somewhere? Shouldn't scientists be dissecting that and trying to replicate that instead of just giving it to Graham? I mean, as much as I love King's Quest V. "Tamir is very far away, but with my magic, I can bring you here." But I suppose there are some problems. Yeah, you don't just get a free fruit. A free life-saving fruit. Again, Genesta smiles. "Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain the situation. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first." See, this is like classic negotiating. I want to know on the front end, yeah, what do you need from me before I jump through this mirror? And she's like, "Oh, starting to break up, bad reception on my end, Rosella." Genesta, she's a slick customer.
You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the moment. If you care for your father, say yes, now.
And suddenly she's gone. Hope we know what we're getting into. We don't.
Yes.
Fairy also played Night Trap. Here she comes with her 2 little helper fairies. I don't know what their purpose is. A lovely fairy speaks.
I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir.
So you didn't have enough power for me to have another 10 seconds to decide, but you had enough to fly across the ocean. I don't know how magic works.
Rosella looks
awestruck at the fairy. She is stunningly beautiful. She's like, I've never felt this before. Finally, she speaks.
I know you will like to help me in some way. I just don't know how I can help a fairy.
Genesta looks sadder than ever.
You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday, as I was strolling through the woods, Lalat, the evil fairy, caught me unawares and stole my magic talisman.
Just ripped it off of her neck and ran away laughing. She'll die in 24... I'd like put a special lock or something on that if I had a life, dependent amulet. I just, lock that thing up, man. Very least, I wouldn't go for strolls in Lot's neck of the woods. He got a sweet island over to the west. Intently, Genesta looks at Rosella.
Lot is very evil. I cannot stress upon you how evil Lot is. The evil will contaminate my whole country. Further, I cannot send you home without my talisman.
Got enough power to do the sparkle blinky on that magic wand.
I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella.
Genesta assures her.
I believe you will be able to penetrate Lalat's domain.
'Cause you're attractive, and she's got a son. Edgar. That's right, yeah. Where is that, about that fruit? It will not be easy to reach the tree, oh my god. That cave you have to go through to get to the fruit scares the hell out of me. She's due east. Yep. I haven't played this in a very long time. I'll be curious to see how much I remember. I like this updated score. This is nice.
Genesta looks weaker as she says, There's not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it'll be difficult for me to fly home again. One thing I must do for you, though, I shall disguise you as a peasant girl so as not to attract attention.
Isn't it kind of eyebrow-raising, just the fact when anyone moves into this land of Tamir? It's made up of like 40 screens, and I think there's maybe 8 living people in the whole world. So you think you'd notice whether you're wearing tattered rags or not. You're like, I don't think I recognize you.
Goodbye, good luck.
I love the vibe they captured with this game, Berta Williams and crew. It's definitely the dark, not sheep of the series, but it's the darkest, I think, overall. Definitely a dark creepiness to it. But anyway, all right, brand new game. What do we always do? Save off and save early. Save early, save often, I guess, as they advised us. I think we can do better than new. Oh, autosave. That's nice. New game. Rosella. classics. Let's turn the game speed up. Is that locked or not locked? Odd. Oh, nice. Dr. Slash. Oh, I can't wait to hear all that bonus writing. Oh, and it's like a relatively new version, too. That's nice to see that they maintain it. There you go. And Santa Claus. Can't make a game or remake without Santa Claus. Oh, it is relatively new in general. There you go. There you go. And we're playing with dead ends and time limits enabled, just like the original game, so. Alright. Man, I hope there's a lot of, like, really awkward dialogue that Dr. Slash added in. That just doesn't fit. And he changed Rosella's backstory completely. So this is new. We have a, I'm not sure, I never learned what the official term for all this is, but, like, we have a menu bar now with all the different, you know, just the 4 basics, your walk, your look, your touch, and your talk. I like that. No more typing. Sweet. That would not accomplish anything. Okay. And they label everything too, so you can see we have... There's a frog there. Yeah. Keep that in mind. Oh, one of the creepiest parts of this game is one screen over, I want to say. Yep. We gotta get a look at the giant, right? The ogre. Oh, where is he? Oh, in the creepy forest. I really do love this game. I need to see that. No, I don't need to see him that close. First death. Out of the way early. At least the ogre appreciated your good taste. Man. Oh, wow. They go nuts on the autosaves. I don't think we need autosaves. Famous last words, right? Those are called icons. I like the icon system. The picture dealies. Startled Cupid. But don't worry, I'll return your bow. Not. Feeling sorry for startling Cupid, you decide to hold on to his bow for safekeeping, so you can return it to him the next time you meet. That'll never happen. But yeah, I'll get right on that, Cupid. Alright, so I think if we fired that arrow... Oh, we have a whole nice inventory now, too. That's pretty cool. I think if we fired that arrow at the unicorn, that we would lose the game. We missed. We missed. We have no arrows. So I think I'm out of luck now because there's no more arrows. But whatever, man. That's how we used to play. We got here. Something glimmer under the stone bridge. A small golden ball. There you go. I love how the Cracker family just always tends... They manage to fall just arse backwards into just treasure and everything good. Alright, what do frogs like to do more than anything, gang? Retrieve dropped items in the water, particularly golden items. As your mind wanders off, you accidentally drop a golden ball. And then the frog emerged and fished it out for us. Thank you, little frog. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hand. It stares at you with its big, bulgy eyes and wobbles its throat. Can we talk? Talking to yourself will bring you nowhere. You see it pour. I'm trying to click on the frog. Pinch yourself. I'm trying to... Oh, we have it right here. Interesting. What if we click the frog? Here we go. You look at the frog's green lips. Mmm, good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. It's a little early to be resorting to, I want to say the word, but... Whoa! That sound effect wasn't in the original. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into a handsome prince. Who are you? I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. Blanche bit at that remark, but say nothing. Well, ta-ta, I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses the little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. You just missed out on being a cracker. Could have joined the cracker family. Been rich beyond your wildest dreams. Anyway, I love that we've been playing this for about 4 minutes, and we already have Cupid's bow, a golden crown, and a golden ball, all of which are probably worth... I could probably buy all of Tamir with all of this stuff in our pants. We do need to shoot the unicorn, just... I don't want to do it prematurely. I think we will need to lower the speed if and when we get to that point. Hello, fisherman.
I say a few words to the old fisherman. However, he seems to have other things on his mind, as he seems to ignore you.
Oh well, so much for that. You know, I'm feeling generous today, despite the fact that you didn't talk to me earlier. Take my gold ball. Oh. Really don't want? It's worth quite a lot. Oh, okay. Want this crown? No? Do you like money? Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Oh well. You can't catch the seagull. Alright. Let's keep moving. Love me! Love me! Oh well. It's a bit forward.
Say hello to the minstrel who looks at you in surprise.
Well, what do we have here? He asks.
You introduce yourself as Rosella.
Hello, Rosella, the minstrel says. Let me play for you one of my favorite tunes.
And he begins to play an old ballad.
Unfortunately, it appears his musical skills are quite limited, as he plunks and pings his way through an otherwise beautiful song. Fair point, yeah. I don't know, that's pretty good. Sounds good to me. Alright. Hey, I think we might need to slow this down a bit more. Hello, Pan. Hold still, Pan. You attempt to speak to Pan, but he pays you no mind. He's too wrapped up in his flute music. There's a lot of musicians in Tamir. They should maybe join or start a band together. Like all those ambient sounds. I like the unicorn music a lot from what I heard of it. Ooh, the graveyard. The creepiest part of this game for me. It scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. Oh, they added a grandfather clock sound. The ticking. Oh, God. This mansion just freaks me out. An interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice her eyes seem to stare at the left wall of the parlor. A little latch, eh? A secret door? Do we dare? Let's investigate. Ooh, a shovel. Help myself to a shovel. Let's not go up those stairs yet. Let's see what we got in terms of books here. You examine the few remaining books on the bookshelves. Only one catches your attention. It's entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. You remove it from the shelf and carry it with you. Shakespeare. I'm sure one artist would, or any artist would appreciate this. All right, nothing's going to happen in this house yet until something triggers later. Then it gets super creepy. Being a member of the Cracker family's nice and all the fame, the wealth, the power. But, ooh, free worm. My, how far you've fallen, Rosella. But yeah, the slightest fall could lead to severe cerebral trauma. Let's see. Where's that minstrel? Let's see if we can't find him. Oh, here he is. Alright, you suck. How about you get into Shakespeare instead, I've decided. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it and begins to read aloud. First hesitantly, then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. Alright. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. This is wonderful, he exclaims in a voice that's somewhat reminiscent of Jallo from 2 games from now. This gives me a new lease on life. No longer am I a mere minstrel. Now I will become a famous actor. To be or not to be? How's that? He then gives you his loot, bids you farewell, and wanders off to stardom. Yeah, we're on an island. I don't know where you're going to go. The only audience is Lalat, who will kill you, the ogre, who will kill you, and the fisherman, who won't even acknowledge you. So, anyway. It's a good reminder. We should probably save after that. Let's see. Oh, there's Pan. Alright, let's jam with Pan. Immediately stops. Oh. Thank you, bully. Never would have thought of it if my brother hadn't done it when we did that playthrough together. What do you think, little man? Trade straight up? He gratefully accepts your gift of the lute. In return, he gives you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. I honestly don't remember what we do with the flute. Oh yes, now I do. Because I remember that animation. This is going to be a very important item. Classic lute flute trade. It's only 1 letter difference. Alright. Nice little jam sesh there. Alright. I need some dwarves in my life. I'm just trying to think of... Do they live through here? I keep missing their house. Here it is. Let's head inside. This place is a pigsty. I suppose we could help them out. Pitch in, even though we don't know these people. Clean up. Let's do it. Brother and I, we did this. Kind of paused the game by coming up to the menu area or whatever when we were kids, when we had to clean up, and we would turn up the volume very loud and just play this on repeat as we would clean up. Worked out pretty well. Tis but the work of a minute. You watch quietly as the dwarfs file in one by one, get a bowl of soup, and take a seat at the table. From the never-ending greater bowl of soup. Clearly from the Olive Garden. Never-ending. This dwarf must be really hungry. He's getting 2 bowls. Oh, nice. They're inviting me to sit down. They like that we clean the house. What, gentlemen? I always like this part in the game because it's just like a moment of normalcy before what's to come. Where are you from, Rosella? He asks. You tell him Daventry. Never heard of it. Dwarf. Oh, bye. Wait, I need it. I want it to... That went a lot faster in this version than the original version. Thought I might do a speed run of Quest for Glory at some point. I thought that would be fun. I want to talk to you guys a bit more. Daventry far from Tamir? Very far, you tell them. How did you get here, they ask. As he didn't want to get into specifics, you tell them by sea. That answer seems to satisfy them as they return to their eating. You speak to the nearest dwarf again. He wonders why you're here in Tamir. They're starting to ask too many questions. You murder them all and leave. It's for the best. That's right.
Well, young lady, I don't envy you. You're much braver than I am dealing with that evil fairy.
Okay. That's as far as we could take that conversation. All right. Bye, gentlemen. Yeah, calm of the dwarves' place. You finished your soup also. It was the best soup you've ever tasted. And I guess it's finally gone. Oh, one of them forgot their little pouch. Well, we're a good person. Let's return it to them. Let's not even look inside. That's not the cracker way. Let's see who's in charge here. And these guys are nice, and literally no one came to check if I was okay. I take it back, little dwarves. Y'all can suck it. But here's your pouch. Being an honest person, you offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. His gruff exterior softens a bit.
Nah, you can keep it. We got plenty here. We also got an extra lantern we ain't using. Here, go ahead. Now skedaddle on out of here.
That's nice. See? Look at that. Reward you for honesty. Alright, we have quite the inventory now. Alright, so the fisherman and his wife didn't seem to care about a gold ball. Maybe they will care about a pouch of diamonds. There you go. You offer the pouch of diamonds to the fisherman, who takes it gladly.
Wife, give this girl my fishing pole in trade, he tells his tired wife.
Obediently, she retrieves the pole and hands it to you. Thank you very much. You have certainly helped us. That's nice. I'll say. Packet of diamonds. I'll take everything else here, actually. And nothing else is lighting up. Yep. They kind of remind me of the woodcutter and his sickly wife in King's Quest 1. Poor people. Alright. Well, last I checked, we got a fishing pole. We got a worm. Let's give it a shot, right? Scrunching up your delicate nose, you gingerly bait the hook of the fishing pole with the large earthworm. Eagerly, from the end of the pier, you fling the baited line of the fishing pole into the ocean. Alright, it's the little things. Fish don't seem to be biting. Let's try it again. Fish don't seem to be biting. Maybe once more. Alright, maybe some other time. I think things need to trigger for, for that to work out. We still have the worm, right? Oh my god, we still have the worm. Roberta had a hard time writing death scenes for Rosella. Because she loved her that much. That's sweet if that's the case. Alright, I guess we need to, go see Lot. I'm trying to think technically, could we go through and try to get the fruit right now? We have the instrument. We have the lantern. We get the board in there. We might have everything we need. I like to do it at night though, so I don't know why I'm thinking so much about it. All right. Let's save this as Rosella 3, just in case we're not meant to see Lala just yet. But Genesta said due east. Let's check it out. Gentlemen, all right, that was quick. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.